I definitely need some water to wash that down though, because that was rich. Gerard, hello. We just finished our brownie waffles with a homemade raspberry sauce. Now we're working on macaroni and cheese waffles. And I'm doing all this so that you guys can figure out if you also want to try it. If you do want to try it, the recipes are in my Discord. Yes, I know, I saw mac and cheese waffles. So my understanding is it's going to be boxed mac and cheese. We're using Kraft because that's what it recommends, and also to see how it goes. And then we're going to add breadcrumbs and extra cheese to it. So it's kind of like a baked fried macaroni. I don't know, but it looked really good. Yeah. It seems pretty straightforward for what we're gonna do with the mac and cheese. It's literally just adding extra cheese and breadcrumbs to it. Alright, so that's boiling, so we're just gonna add the macaroni. I do a lot of boxed macaroni and cheese, and it gets boring to eat leftovers. So if this works, it'll be kind of an interesting take for leftovers. Because again, you're just adding some breadcrumbs and cheese to it. So I don't see why you couldn't do that to leftovers. So have like boxed mac and cheese in the next day. Add this stuff and make waffles out of it for lunch. So I don't expect you guys to do all of these. Oh no, I'm not here to ruin diets. There are healthy alternatives of boxed mac and cheese that you can do this with. You can always get the plant-based cheese. Okay, I do want to wipe down my waffle iron, as that's cooling, but not while it's fully cool. Just because we don't want chocolate waffles in with our mac and cheese waffles. As much as I like chocolate, I don't think that's a good combination. Though I did have chocolate cheese once, and it was really good. Very confusing, and I wasn't sure what to do about it, but it was good. Okay. Oh. Shawnee Bear. Oh, that's great. I can see that. That makes sense to me. There. Got some pictures taken, so let me get those on my Discord real fast. So if you're part of my Discord, you can see what this stuff actually looks like. Food pics. There. Gerard. Gerard and Shotty, you guys are great. So it shouldn't take long because I'm only doing the one box and I just need to get these to al dente. They're going to keep cooking when I put them in the waffle iron and a little after. So hopefully it'll be okay. I am so not good with how I read that. Self-deprecating humor is okay to an extent, but I want us to feel good and happy here. I want to encourage people to be the best. How did I read that? How did I read that? How I read that was degradation. I am not good at that. And it is not something I enjoy, which is also why I'm really not good at that. Self-deprecating humor, I've done that a lot. It's taken me a lot to get past it and to try and speak more positively of myself. So just a warning that if there's too much self-deprecating humor, I will have to issue warnings just for the safety of my mental health. Degradation and humiliation tend to go together. Those are not my things. If those are your things, go for it, but this is not the place for it. Those are things that will trigger me real fast and is not okay. No, you guys, you're fine. Like I said, I'm all for some humor, even self-deprecating. Like, I make fun of myself a lot. On Monday, I was brushing my hair and I stuck the hairbrush in my eye. Don't know why. Don't know how, but it happened. And so I'm laughing at that because who in their whatever mind, like, how do you brush your eye even accidentally? So it's one thing to be like, I did something stupid, than to say I am stupid. And so that's something I'm still actively working on. So you can totally make fun of yourself. I make fun of myself all the time. Like I said, if I'm having a bad mental health day, I'll try and warn you guys. So that way you just know, maybe don't make the self-deprecating jokes quite as much. I don't want to cry on camera. I've come close quite a few times already, because streaming is hard, but that's okay. You guys are fine. We're all learning, and communication is the first step in learning. Oh my gosh, that chocolate was so good. I'm excited to go from sweet to savory back to sweet, though. Because if I were to do both desserts back to back, too much sugar for me. Even that, like, I should have probably done a quarter of a waffle, because that was a lot of sugar for me. I'm a little ridiculous when it comes to sugar. I don't have it that often. All right, almost. It's almost al dente. A little bit more. See, perfect, Shawnee. That's all that I'm trying to figure out how to convey to people is like, I still make self-deprecating jokes, and that's fine as long as people understand where I'm coming from is not that I dislike myself, and I don't want to encourage people to make jokes that put themselves down if they're not in that place. I've come a long way to like who I am and what I have to offer. It's a struggle still some days because life. Oh, exciting news. We'll get to that. But yeah, it's just one of those, I just want to make sure everyone's in a good space for it because I just want to have a silly, fun, relaxing time over here on my channel. And if people aren't happy with themselves and making those self-deprecating jokes, it can just lead to bad things. And I've seen that one too many times. Oh, dude, Gerard, at this point, I think most people would pay hookers to give them a hug. In the last 14 months, I've had 2 hugs. And that's all of the physical affection I've had. I'm not a physically affectionate person, and even I am at the point I'm like, okay, 1 more month till I'm vaccinated. How much is the hooker? Which friends can I hug now? Like, let's go. And those friends are going to be freaked out because I've never once given them a hug before in my life. And I'm going to be like, no, come here. You're hugging me right now. It's happening. We are all very touch starved. So I get it. Tipsy, I actually was just looking at flights to LAX. And so once I'm vaccinated, it looks like about a month out, it's $153. So that's round trip. So I just have to figure out A, the money to get to LAX and back. B, how much it's going to cost to go from LAX to wherever, how long I can stay, and those kinds of things. Right now I was just thinking a weekend trip because I really want to go to Santa Monica. That's kind of been a thing on my bucket list for years. Because I think I've told you before, Tipsy, that I planned on moving there. But that way I can try and catch up with my Cali friends that I haven't seen in years. And my new Cali friends. So I don't know, maybe I'll try and make it a week long. It just kind of depends how much I can come up with, what time frame looks like, how much it costs to like take cabs or Ubers or taxis or whatever. Oh, Shawnee, once I can, I will gladly come visit you in Australia. We will get so many lattes. I will cook you up so much dessert. We'll get fat together and we'll embarrass Calm Key as much as possible. I would love to walk Santa Monica. So that is a goal I'm trying to set for this year. I am trying to decide if I want to set that as a community goal. So if I could stay out there for a week, I think it'd be really cool to stream with different people that are out in California that are also streaming, like yourself, Tipsy. It would just be coordinating if I can stay with those people, if they don't mind me using their internet, how much it would cost, and then if people want to contribute towards that goal of me streaming from California for a week later this year, once people are vaccinated. Because I definitely don't want to try and bring something in to someone who's unvaccinated after being on a plane. All right. Oh, remind me to get back to good news because my pasta's ready. So I just need to drain this and then we'll come back. Add the butter, the milk, the cheese, all that fun stuff. If you don't have one of these, I highly recommend it. It is a pop-out strainer. I like it. Saves cabinet space. Okay, we are not rinsing the pasta. We want this to be nice and sticky. Freezing. And then we're going to add butter to this. So we want to get that butter melting. It's already pre-softened because it's been sitting out. It's going to make it so delicious. And extra non-stick. A tattoo goal. Oh man. One of my friends made a joke about getting tattoos, and I have been itching to get another tattoo in a while. So maybe that can be a part of the goal for going out to California, is getting tattoos with some other streamer friends who also want tattoos. Something small. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. It all adds up. It's all money and that stuff that I just have to be extra careful. All right, and then we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of milk with 2 tablespoons of butter, give or take. Don't want it to be too liquidy. Your Aerotat, ooh. Uh-oh, I feel like I missed something in chat. I would love to do some sightseeing. I want to go play with a koala and have it rip rip my face off with its 3-inch claws, as we discussed before. That sounds super fun. Most people mix the cheese sauce and then put the macaroni in. I just do it all together. I don't know. You do you. Make your macaroni and cheese however you make your macaroni and cheese. Lattes and sucking alcohol out of a deodorant stick. That's what I missed. Yes. Yes, we will get so many lattes. We will make so many drinks. We will have a grand old time when I make it to Australia. Attack on Titan? Oh, I need pictures. Like, put pictures somewhere. If you're in my Discord, please post them all over my Discord. I love tattoos. I love tattoo pictures. I should probably post mine. Exactly. It's holiday. Why do you need to remember anything? Okay, so we're also going to add 1 cup of cheese. And then we're gonna add more cheese at the end. This is what I normally do anyway to dress up my Kraft macaroni and cheese. Let's see. Yep. And then you just want to make sure that's in there. But this is also a really easy way to dress up boxed macaroni and cheese, make it a little extra special, is adding different flavors of cheeses. I put in a 4-cheese Mexican blend because that's my favorite. But you can also do cheddar, mozzarella, pepper jack, Gouda, whatever you like. See, exactly. You can start with this and then add it to the waffle iron, or do it all in the beginning with the waffle iron and have leftovers. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so next we need to add egg and our breadcrumbs. So it's just 1 egg. And that's gonna help everything stick together. And I'm just tilting that off the heat because I don't want to scramble the egg while I go get my breadcrumbs because I forgot to grab those too. So then you're gonna add 1/3 of a cup. Yeah, 1/3 of a cup of breadcrumbs. And you just want that nice and fully incorporated. Another thing you can do with macaroni and cheese, like boxed mac and cheese, to dress it up is put it in the oven. Like, don't fully cook it all the way. Put it in the oven with a little extra cheese on top and then the breadcrumbs on top so they get crunchy. Or you can do this, freeze it, and then deep fry it. So this is kind of a hack for like a halfway deep fried mac and cheese. Okay, so now we need to heat up our waffle iron again. And do the exact same thing we did before. Spray it down, and then we're gonna add about 1/2 cup, like we did last time. And make macaroni and cheese waffles, which are gonna be delicious. I'm just getting another plate so that I have somewhere to put them. Because yum. I'm so excited, you guys. This is gonna be so good. And then we get to do donut waffles after this. I should not be as excited as I am for homemade donut waffles. But I am, because I don't have to fry a donut. I'm so scared to. Why is it that people want to text when you go live? Like, normally people are messaging me throughout the day, but I go live and now I have messages. They're like, oh, you're busy? Now I'll talk to you. And then I'll be sad because you can't get back to me right away. It's just funny how life happens. Even yesterday, one of my friends messaged me like as soon as I went live. It was like, hey, are you hungry? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm live right now. I can meet you in like 2 hours. Ooh, hear that sizzle? Oh, that smells so good. This should not be allowed. What is America doing? Oh my goodness gracious. Only in America do we come up with this stuff. This is completely ridiculous. And so good. Shawnee, if you do make this for dinner, please send me pictures. I love food pictures so much. I just like food. I like talking about food. I like eating food. I like watching other people eat food. I've never once heard of mac and cheese waffles before. And so when I saw that, I'm like, I kind of have to try this. But then also, I was wanting chocolate. So the brownie waffles were kind of a must. And then I just been craving donuts all year. Well, 14 months now, so that was also a requirement. So I was only going to do 2 of them, but I couldn't narrow it down. It had to happen. It smells so good, though. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Of course, Infinite Logic, you have tried like all the amazingness. I'm so clueless. I just kind of get stuck in a rut of making boxed mac and cheese or SpaghettiOs from a can and calling it a day because I'm just cooking for me. Like, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. But I do enjoy cooking for other people. It's just, I don't want to put in all that effort for just me. It seems silly. Oh, I did have a box of panko already open. Dang it. Come on, waffle. I'm so impatient for this. I'm like, I want this now. I don't want to wait, but I know it'll be better if I let it cook all the way. But I don't want to. Ooh, yeah. Oh, look at that crisp, crispy. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, but how do I, okay. Come on. Oh. Oh. There we go. Kind of falling apart. Maybe I need more egg. Or maybe I just didn't put enough in there. Or I needed to let them get more crispy. They kind of look like hash browns. Oh, they smell really good too. Oh, don't forget to spray it. I did also forget to sprinkle with more cheese. Let's see if that helps. Ooh. I know you want the cheese, kitty. It's not for you. Oh, look at that though. They're so cute. The question is, do I want hot sauce or do I want ketchup? Or do I just want to try it plain? I don't know. There's so many options. I guess we'll start with trying it plain. Mmm. See, that's really interesting to me because I normally add spices to my macaroni and cheese. But with the egg and the panko in there, yeah, if I seasoned that panko, oh, I like this. I think I'm going to use this for potlucks and picnics. This is such a cute idea. Mm. All right, to the hot sauce. We'll try that next. But yeah, that way you can have like mac and cheese you can pick up while you're outside playing around. And then you can season it however you want. You can add salt and pepper. You can season it with like garlic powder and onion powder. You can add veggies to it. This is so cute. Oh. Okay, hot sauce. We're getting hot sauce. To the sriracha. I had to decide if I wanted Frank's Red Hot or sriracha, but we'll start with some rooster sauce. And it's just so cute with the little holes. I'm sorry, I'm really easily amused. If you're not, you're in the wrong place. I don't think I'm ever making straight up boxed mac and cheese again. This is absolutely amazing. Especially after how sweet that brownie one was, to have that little, the savory and the hot sauce together. Oh my goodness. My family's gonna be so mad that I didn't make enough for them. Don't breathe in the hot sauce. Do recommend to not make that choice. Mm. How did I not know this was a thing before? I'm so disappointed in myself. Mm. So far, we're good. 2 for 2. I have a secret channel on my Discord for all the recipes that I actually would use again. Because some of them are good. But I think these are going over to my secret recipes. I will do these again. Alright, let's see how batch number 2 came out. Oh yeah, that extra cheese on there. That's the ticket. See, you can see the difference. Look at the golden brown from the cheese versus before. The extra cheese on top is the ticket. Oh, spray it again. I know we've had the argument before of Velveeta versus Kraft, so I think this would also work if you wanted to do Velveeta. I don't see why it would have to be the Kraft macaroni instead of like shells or something. We'll do one more batch. Extra cheese, since that worked so nicely. Man, I'm such a fan of this. This is so cool. Hopefully you guys get some good ideas from this too, because I never actually thought of this. But it's so simple. It makes such sense. I mean, it is an extra appliance that I kind of have to clean. But it's cute. It's fun. It's playful. If I was a kid, I would eat macaroni and cheese waffles all the time. Wonder how this would taste with syrup. I'm getting so distracted by eating that I'm forgetting to take pictures for you guys, so that you can see a lot better once it's all done. And then very soon, we've got one more batch. We're gonna move on to donuts. And then tomorrow I'll upload all 3 sections to YouTube. So if you want to rewatch any of them, you'll have that option. I'd do it tonight, but that's against terms of service. Eventually I'll get around to editing the videos. I'm not used to having time to eat while I'm cooking. So this is a nice change of pace. I kind of dig it. And we're right on schedule because the donuts should only take 20 to 30 minutes. You guys really have to try this. 110% recommend. Oh, I still have to pack up the the raspberry sauce. That looks so good. They're coming together much more nicely with that cheese on top. And I think I did it just right this time around. This might be a smidge smaller. But then again, maybe not. We'll see. And top off with cheese. Conky, they really do. And I like that it isn't much extra. I don't know, it's something where, like, if I had kids, they could easily do this and help out. And I liked helping my parents cook when I was a kid, so if I had kids, I'd probably include them too. It's just a fun way to include everybody. Okay. So now we can prep our final. And make some donuts. But only if you guys want to. I don't know. We don't have to do the donuts. Okay, we'll do the donut. We do have to do the donuts. Okay, this does say that we need melted butter, so I'll go ahead and get that out so we can get started. And it's also going to be a 1/4 cup again, or half a stick. Alright, so I just got that. I'm going to pop it in the microwave. Get that going while we finish up this last batch of the macaroni and cheese. We'll do 20 seconds on that. Main event. I know, I'm so excited. There's no yeast in this. So feel free to join me in my Discord. Message me directly however you see fit if you have any questions, if you have any suggestions. Very easy to find me on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all the things. It's just Aaron Go. But I look forward to seeing you again on Friday If not Friday, I'll be back Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday next week for more streaming, 6 p.m. Eastern. In the meantime, have a great day. Stay safe. Drink lots of water. It's time for this errand to go.